Two or three of the lawyers will address you. And then at that time, we will hear from the family members before we take any of your questions. I want to acknowledge a great lawyer from Chicago, Illinois, one of the best I've ever had a chance to work with, Attorney Tony Ramanucci. I want to recognize my partner on the front line in this case, one of the best lawyers at Ben Onum. He hails from Atlanta, Georgia, Attorney Chris Stewart. His law partner, Attorney Justin Miller. Attorney Madeline Simmons. A great Minnesota lawyers, Attorney Jeff Storms. Raise your hand, Jeff. Attorney Michelle Godot. And who else we got here? Anybody else? We have Attorney Scott Masterson, who's not present. Attorney Bavani. I said Michelle. We got Michelle. All right. It's just a great group of lawyers. And I want to let you know who we have present here with the family here in Minneapolis for this historic day. We have George Floyd's brothers. We have Philonise Floyd. We have Rodney Floyd. We have Brandon Williams, who's George Floyd's nephew, but was more like a son to him. They call him Woo back in the Third Ward. We have Keita Floyd, Philonice's wife. We have, oh, wait, Terrence up. Terrence, New York, where you at? We got Terrence Floyd, his sisters who are not with us, but we should absolutely acknowledge Bridget Floyd, who hails from North Carolina, his sisters Latanya and Jaja, who hail from Houston, Texas. We have his cousins, Sharita McGee, Tidra McGee, and Tara Brown. And we have the mother of his daughter, Gianni Floyd. We have Roxy Washington, and we have Gianna. And so I'll make some brief remarks, and then we're going to have Attorney Stewart. Oh, Angela, cousin Paris.
The song The Fall Back on Cal Rainbow song, created April 20th, 2021. The song is called The Family's All Together.
Any more Floyd family? I know it's a big crew. AD, the man he came to Minneapolis with, and Darren. So I'll make some brief remarks, and then we're going to have Attorney Stewart and Attorney Ramanucci make some brief remarks, and then we're going to hear from this family. And we're going to try to leave here today knowing that America is a better country. America, let's pause for a moment to proclaim this historical moment, not just for the legacy of George Floyd, but for the legacy of America. The legacy of trying to make America for all Americans. So that George Floyd's victory and America's quest for equal justice under the law will be intertwined. America, let's frame this moment as a moment where we finally are getting close to living up to our Declaration of Independence, that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equally, that they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that amongst them are life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Well, America, that means all of us. That means black, people. That means Hispanic people. That means Native people. That means Asian people. That means all of us, America. We frame this moment for all of us, not just for George Floyd. This is a victory for those who champion humanity over inhumanity. Those who champion justice over injustice. Those who champion morals over immorality. America, let's lean into this moment. And let's make sure, Reverend Al, that this moment will be documented for our children yet unborn.
George Floyd's family and representatives reacting to Derek Chauvin's murder conviction. That's Ben Crump, who has represented the family. You know, this is a day, this is a verdict that many people had really hoped for, but realistically did not think nor that this was even possible. It goes to show you that hard work really does pay off. And while they say, listen, justice, we've got justice to some degree, but there's still so much work to be done. What everybody's reacting to is, for the first time in a very long time, a police officer has been held accountable, and for many people that is a huge, huge win.
And we heard it from George Floyd's family and his representatives. They broke down in tears, including longtime civil rights leaders were brought to tears by this verdict. A woman who was there in George Floyd Square said today, "We matter. We matter." And that is many people looking at this today, breathing a sigh of relief, but also at the same time wondering what will change in America. Gail, thank you as always. We also want to thank our correspondents and analysts for their incredible contributions. Our coverage will continue on our streaming network, CBSN, your local news, and we will have a full wrap-up tonight on the CBS Evening News. Stay with us for a CBS News special, The Chauvin Verdict. That's tonight at 10 Eastern, 9 Central Time. I'm Nora O'Donnell, along with Gail King in Minneapolis. Thank you.
For News 20.